Hey everybody, welcome back to, what's it? Worse Than Death. On the Blue Star 2, and last we left off, we were looking for Finn in the cemetery. Uh-oh. Ollie! Oh my god, Flynn, finally! What the hell happened? I heard somebody coming, so I had to shut off the radio and hide. Hide from what? Not what, who? There was a man, I couldn't see him. Then I heard this voice calling from outside, so I followed it here to this grave. It sounded like Grace. What? That's crazy. Grace is dead. I know that, but why else would I have been called out here? This is where she was buried. No, listen, okay? I was worried sick about you, alright? Holly. And when you cut off, I thought you might be dead. So I rushed over here, got Flynn the shit I had to get through just to make it here. Holly, what are you... And now, listen to yourself. Grace, listen to yourself. And please, Grace is gone. You can't keep beating yourself over this. We need to move on. You said to yourself, this is her grave. This is where she was buried. I know, but... No goddamn way. Grace! Holly, it's Grace! Grace, she's not in there! Flynn, come on, Flynn, don't do this. Hurry, help me get this casket open. We have to get her out. Okay, but... Okay, the latches are open. Help me get this lid off quick. Flynn, we need to stop this right now. This isn't going to make things right. Just hurry, damn it. But there's nothing here. Flynn, I told you. Oh no, there are still some things inside this casket. The heart pendant I gave Grace when we were dating. She really had a thing for hearts, didn't she? What do you mean by that? Nothing. I just remembered that I had her having that pendant, too. It's one of your photos, but it's so decayed that I can't make Grace out anymore. It doesn't look just decayed. It looks like somebody deliberately scratched off her side of the photo. It's part of the dress Grace was buried in. I was the one who chose it for the burial. Her father said it was up to me. God, Holly, what's going on here? I can't take this anymore. The accident was almost 2 years ago, but Grace, she's all I can think about. I know. I can't even sleep anymore when I close my eyes. It's like she's right there. Come on, you need to listen to me. It's going to be okay. You and me, we're going to get through this, alright? Look, Finn, about what I was trying to say to you back at Sam's bar, well, Hi, look out! Chapter 5, Slow Recovery. Sunday, March 24th, 1:45 a.m. How did a day pass? Ow. God, my head is in agony. Wait a minute. I'm in the hospital. How did I get here? Finn? Finn, are you here? Okay, I need to slow down, take a breath. I can't do anything like this. I need to get some painkillers or I won't be able to think straight. The sign says these doors lead to the west wing of the hospital. Can't run. This plant looks like it died a long time ago. There's a cabinet inside the nurse station. There must be painkillers in there. I need to find a way to get inside before I pass out from the pain. The door to the nurse station's locked. There's a card keyer here, though. Hello? Is anybody there? Looks like I'm gonna have to look after myself. Huge hole in the wall. I'll have to come back to this later. My head is pounding. plaque beside the door says this is the office of Director Martin Hoffman. Well, if anyone's got the key card, it's him. No meds here. Fucking hell. It's just a chart. This can't help me right now. It's a skeleton model. The head is missing. It's a very messy desk. I can't see any indication here. It just seems to be locked, but I can't worry about that now. Just a whiteboard. I can't even focus enough to read it. This photo's been smashed as if in a struggle. There's glass everywhere. What is that awful smell? It's like, well, what is a staff of a magnetic key card lying around? It's disgusting wet mess here. It smells like blood. It's gonna make me sick. I can't look at this right now. Let's get pain pills. Pills will ease the pain. Keycard worked. Oh God, finally, please let there be something I can already use. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, thank God, there's a bottle of Finally. I'm starting to be able to think straight again. Oh God, what am I going to do? I had finally caught up to Flynn, and now I'm all the way out here. He could be at the cemetery, or he could be dead by now for all I know. You should look around. There's got to be a reason I ended up here. Electronic panel parts here. It look like various electric breakers can be turned off or on. Feck if I know what to do with it. Some kind of note just taped to the wall. Maybe some kind of maintenance people put it here? D is worth 12. What? Oh, I hate these. Math. A bright yellow sticky nose is fixed to the computer monitor here. It says left has to be 18. Right has to be 27. I don't know why, but that's the way it is. Old-fashioned desk is littered with dusty report forms. There's incident reports about Grace's father. Apparently he became quite violent on several occasions and had to be restrained. The shelf near is completely packed, but it looks like someone was going through all the patient files. The folders and documents have been ripped out and thrown on the floor. It's like someone was searching for something. Now let's get back to doing our job properly. I don't know what I would have done if I hadn't found those meds here. I mean, we couldn't. It's locked. I see. I better take a picture of this. Okay. Alright, so left is 18. So I think we need to get 18 here. Right, let's just set everything to off real quick. Alright. Alright. What? Oh, maybe that's... Okay. D and B. E's worth D and B. That would be 20. No. Okay, H is worth 16. Hmm. There we go. Just a little bit of math. It's starting to feel chilly in here, especially towards the west wing. Maybe I should check it out. Standing electronic panel must have also reset the locks. The door is open now. Shit, not again. Door's jammed shut, I won't be able to open it. Okay. Curtain was closed before, I'm sure of it. There's some blood stains here on the bed. Almost like something had rubbed against the sheets. There's a patient report here. It says the patient had been moved from another room. Due to violent altercation with the patient in the next room, Mr. Sartano was transferred to semi-private ward. New injury sustained during femur fracture and mild concussion. Day nurse should perform cognitive tests twice daily. What the hell? According to the other pages, Mr. Sartan was admitted for what he claimed was food poisoning. The nurse's note says otherwise, though. His note says that drugs were found in his system, although Mr. Sartain denied using any. Heavy-duty model of human skull here. There's a damp, chilly breeze coming in through this part of the window. Glass here looks like it's been smashed, as if someone tried to break in or out. Well, you tell me which side of the glass is on. Get in. What the hell happened here? It's hard to see in the dark, but I can feel this odd, choking sense of anger. The patient report's been tucked away here. It's for Grace's father. The report is page after page with scrambled notes by different nurses and doctors. Violent outbursts, refusal to take medication, attempts to sign himself out. Unprovoked displays of extreme aggression have forced us to move him to a private ward for the safety of the staff and other patients. There's another page here that is a photocopy of a police report. It says Grace's father attacked a visitor, but the visitor didn't press charges. Wait. The name of the visitor on this page report was Jack. There's a medicine cabinet here, but it's shut tight. It's been modified to have some kind of intricate, heavy locking mechanism. It doesn't use a key, but there's a series of odd-looking dials besides the cabinet. I get the feeling someone really doesn't want anyone to see what's inside here. I don't think so. Wait. Interesting. Same pictures regarding the... There's a dead man on the floor. A pin on his coat says his name was Martin Hoffman and that he was the hospital director. He's only been dead for a few hours, I'd guess. There's blood all around him and the floor is still wet. He seems to have died clutching something. A few hours? Look at him! He's rotting to hell! It's an x-ray sheet of someone's chest. It's covered in blood. Wait, the label says that it's for Grace's father. Pretty sure that chest x-rays is a way to catch strokes before they happen. Maybe this was taken before? Why would it still be here? Oh god, I can see the director's torso. His heart is missing. This x-ray is covered in all sorts of scratches. Maybe with the correct light I could look more closely. Don't want to die again. Yeah, well, okay. This one seems to like to stop and mess around. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Ooh. There's a large hole in the wall. It's almost like something was thrown up against it. The damage is so severe, though. Who or what could have done this? The shelf is extremely messy. There are files and books strewn about everywhere. Either someone didn't take care of the place or someone was looking for something. Whiteboard is covered in scheduled notes and staff comments. One phrase has been scrawled over everything. Got you back. It's a medical diagram of a human skeleton. It's got notes and terminology all over it. The head on the chart is highlighted as if it's supposed to be important. Well, then let's plop it back on. If it's squarely on the model's shoulders. I think I heard a click somewhere within the office. Probably his desk. The door popped open. It's extremely messy inside. Wait a minute. There's an x-ray sheet here covered by a stack of forms and reports. The label says it's for Finn. It's an x-ray of his leg. Man, it looks a lot worse than I imagined. No wonder he limps like that. Or Flynn. The accident really changed him forever in more ways than one. This x-ray has marks all over it, but I can't tell if they mean anything. Perhaps if I had the right kind of light. Mentioned the hospital director, probably deliberate. It seems someone wasn't very fond of the director. Whiteboard has notes from the nursing staff. Looks like some nurses were concerned about the patients. One note says, "Watch out for Mr." I can't make out the name. It's been rubbed off. The note continues. He's been extra angry lately. Looks like someone was packing kitchen items in here. There's an old pile of basic stuff shoved in the box. Is someone ransacking the staff room? Sure looks like it. The table is filthy. It's a filthy dark mess. Everything smells like blood and copper. Oh my God, in the middle of the mess, there's a human heart. Looks like it was torn, violently ripped out. The ventricles are torn and there's blood everywhere. Why am I taking it? Do I have to give it back? Perhaps the hospital was planning on adding another wing here. Doesn't look like they got very far, though. I really don't want to give that guy his heart back. Grimy-looking gurney is parked up against the wall. The thick cheese on top is stained and smells repugnant. Dark, viscous fluid is slowly dripping from under the sheet and onto the floor. So I guess you don't want to move it, huh? Supposed to be the one in the hospital's examination rooms. The chart just shows some basic medical information. It's probably meant for explaining things to kids. There's a Crude marks around the figure's head and heart, as if someone was using it as a reference. The reflection mirror shows only my warped reflection. I look terrible. The examination bed looks strangely free of dust and dirt, as like someone had used it recently. It's a fairly modern weight scale. It's been heavily scarred up, but it still works. You just need to put something on it and it tells you the weight. Why not? Ugh, disgusting. The scale says the heart weighs 465 ounces. I'll just leave this thing right here. I don't want to ever touch it again. There's a small safe here, like the kind you find in a motel room. Looks like a 4-digit code to open. There's some kind. There's a note of some kind taped to the front of the safe. How much is love worth? Let me see. I forget. Was it 465 or 456? That did it. The safe's open. I am a genius. Looks like there were a couple of things stashed away in here. Hey, there's a beat-up X-ray in here. Shows a painful broken arm. God, it looks... severely broken arm. God, it looks painful. The label on the corner says it's for Mr. Sartain. There's some kind of scratches all over it. Maybe I could see better with the right kind of light. It says deserved it on it. There's a note here. It's extremely hard to read, as if if the person writing it couldn't quite manage. All it makes out is Grace But what the hell is this? Grace, I loathe you? The supply cabinet has been broken into and ransacked. There are open packages and discarded wrappers everywhere. Many of the wrappers are for intravenous kits. Someone took bags, tubes, needles, and other stuff. Well, that's distressing. Either the hospital was under renovations or something drastic happened to it. These building materials look like they've been abandoned. They're covered in mold and dirt now. Alright, so they don't spell mold with a U. This is a crash cart, but it looks like all its contents have been removed. It's a poster describing various conditions and susceptibility to them with age. Sure makes getting older seem unnecessarily terrifying. Try necessarily terrifying. The wash station here looks like it's been used recently. The steel basin is stained with streaks of red. There are discarded latex gloves on the counter and soiled disposable tissues. Everything is a dark red color and smells disgusting. The lock has been broken off this supply cabinet and several of the contents have been taken or used. Is someone here in the hospital using all this stuff? Ugh. Gross. There's a huge damp mess here on the x-ray table. The vinyl covering of the bed has been slashed and the bed has been soaked with blood and little bits of gristle. Some old-looking tools have been left here. A scalpel, some forceps. They're all rusted and stained. Poison, poison. I'll get it, don't worry. Missing one? There's the spiral. I think I see the infinity symbol. There's the dots. Picture this. Not sure if it's right, but even if it isn't, it's got some information I can use. Where was that? Where was that? Damn, the door way to the hospital has been sealed. There's no other way out of here. Oh, right. Where was that that safe I needed the password for? In here somewhere, right? Okay, not this room. Must be the next. Uh-oh. Here we are. Right. This. Okie dokie. Spiral. Dots. And bingo! This used to work. I heard something unlock beside here. Oh my god, this is insane. The cabinet's full of notes, photos, and old newspaper clippings, just like Grace's house. There's a note here, written on the back of a service manual for a generator. The manual is a little label still on the back that says "Property of Sandy Lake Hydroelectric Station." The note on the back looks like it was written in a hurry. It says, "You wanted these photos, so I delivered. I have more, but you'll never see them if you don't pay as promised." It's a photo of Vanessa. It was probably taken without her knowing it. Her whole head's been violently scribbled on, but it's definitely her. The writing on the photo says "Addict." This photo of Jack looks like a candid shot. He was standing near a tombstone in the cemetery. Looks like Grace's grave. What was Jack doing visiting Grace? There's a note on the photo, "Liar." There's a scrap of paper stuck to the wall. The writing on it is so chaotic and angry it's barely legible. It says Saturday, 10 p.m., Sawmill, time to do it. Wait, that was tonight. No, that was yesterday. It's an instant photo of a man I don't recognize. He's walking out of the library, walking out of the entrance to the town's library. The photo looks like it was taken from a hidden spot somewhere. The man's been violently circled in a pen, and a word has been written below, Defiler. I can't believe this. Everything that's happened tonight, all these bodies. Is Grace's father behind it all? That can't be right. But what about those things? Like the one out in the hall right now. How does that explain them? I just can't make sense of it. That one thing said something was happening at the sawmill at 10 o'clock. Don't know if Finn is still at the cemetery, and the sawmill is a whole lot closer. Maybe I should head back to the main foyer and try and find a way out of here. Wait a minute. Where did that thing go? Don't complain. I think the front door just unlocked itself. I can't believe the door was really unlocked. Kat and I found in Grace's father's room. It mentioned that something was supposed to happen at the sawmill tonight. I don't know where else to go. It might be my only chance to find some answers. Chapter 6, A Terrible Tragedy. Sunday, March 24th, 3:05 a.m. Okay, I'm going to call it a video here. This is a lot of fun, so I'm going to keep going. So, yeah, I usually don't do so many in a row, but whatever. I'm the Blues 32. This is Worse Than Death. TTFN. Talk for now.